Welcome back to another episode of Look What Jess Found. Today is episode 383. And for some reason, as far as my cold goes, I'm a little nasally, but I feel like today is like one of the first days that I don't have that tickle in the back of my throat. If I do, it's like 1%. I really don't feel like I'm going to cough and have to put my video on hold because I'm coughing and stuff like that. So that's a very good thing. And anyway, so I'm happy about that. I went looking through my penny rolls, and I haven't seen a penny roll like this with the big 50-cent pennies in a while, and it's piqued my curiosity. I know that. So today's episode 283. I know that in yesterday's episode, all right. Oh, a lot of copper. Very good. Oh, more. Very, very good. Very, very good. Good penny roll we're going to have today. Very good. Very, very good. Mucho copper. I don't know how to say copper in Spanish. It's probably complicated. Let me see how you translate copper into Spanish. Never said that word before. I might have said it, don't know it. Cobre. Or cabre, let me see. Cobre, yeah. I'll raise up the volume a little bit.
Cobre. Cobre.
Cobre. Okay. I'm never going to remember that. Cobre. Okay. And I can't remember for the life of me the topic. I know at some point yesterday I was talking about going to doing my bank run, but I know I talked about that for a couple episodes. Anyway, maybe it doesn't matter. Let's look how much copper we got here. I don't. That might be copper. Maybe 1, 2, 3. I don't know about those. Maybe 4, 5. I don't know. 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Oh, not as much as I thought. So I'm going to say between 10 and 15, probably closer to 10 on this one. That's fine. That is A-OK. I will take that. Let's see what we're going to start off with. That first one. It is a copper. All right. Let me see. Yeah, that was a wicked bug I had, man. I see that little mark there. That was a wicked, wicked little bug that was going around. And this should not be copper. This will be clad. Oh, it has a die clash. It's weak, though. It has a weak die clash. I think I ended up talking about my eBay purchases. I think that's what I touched upon at the end of the video. It has a die clash and it has a ridge ring. Maybe I'll put it to the side. We'll see. Yeah, and how cheap some things appear to be. I have no idea. They just appear to be very cheap on eBay. All right. Maybe a little too close. Here we go. The 62D. Oh, I know what I could. Oh, and look at that. It's just a notch. Let me look at it in the loop. It's a pretty interesting painting. So the 2 and the 6, the 2 mostly does have some spreading. It's not really. I don't know. I think that would be considered spreading and not separation. And then here it appears to have like a notch. And the D might be repunched. It's a weak repunch. So I don't know. And the reverse, I don't know if you can see it up here at the top, has like this goldish shine to it. Off camera, it was kind of noticeable. It looked like a little bit of too much zinc towards the top. We'll see. I'll put it to the side. Revisit it later. What a beauty. What a beauty. Has a die clash also. That's a nice one. I don't know what that is. Yeah, so eBay's been pretty cheap lately. Another 62D. That is, man, that is odd. Hold on. And on this one, the B in Liberty is, I don't know if you can see it or not. Has some, on the bottom west, southwest, it's separated, and on the east. So in the bottom west, you can see a little bit more clearly, even though it's dirty. I don't know if you can see it on the west or not. How about that E? I'll put it with the other 62. They're not valuable or anything like that. Just I mean, I did the video on the graded coins. I don't know, a month or so ago. And so I went back to the same seller. Maybe I'll show them, and can't remember his name right now. And it's, I mean, just some of the stuff just seems ridiculously cheap. One of the things that I got that I saw, and I think a part of it has to do with the format. You know, if you're gonna put a ton of stuff, similar things ending, even though he does have it spread out, I give him credit for that at least. If he had them end at the same exact time, it would sell for even cheaper. So luckily, he doesn't have them selling at the same exact moment, or he'd be losing even more money. I didn't see an FG on that. So he does have them ending every. This is even though this one here is, look how much prettier it is than the last one. How about the reverse? Also very beautiful. All right, this is nice. I wish I had the flare G. Doesn't. It is a beautiful 88 though. So what he had going for an auction yesterday was another 82 with another collar error misalignment. Was these Silver Eagles, right? Graded, um, graded MS7. I don't know if they were proofs or not. I don't think they were proofs, but they were graded MS70, which the 70 you'll get that. What I've noticed anyway, on the 70 you'll get the highest premium. So I mean, so the Silver Eagles are, $40, $45, $40 to $45 a piece. And here they graded MS70, right? And then they're signed by um, Hall of Fame sports. And I'm pretty sure that they're real. Or you know what? Yeah, I'll just show you real quick. Let me check out a lot of 88s in here. Not a Flare G. I'll look it up real quick. All right, so I found some on eBay, and the lowest is $115, and and I don't. Is this okay? So it is graded according to this. What's the other side say? I don't know. This. I mean, what is this graded? PCGS? No, they're not. They're not. It's not those. I want to see it's. I want to say it's NCG or NGS, whatever it is. And that's super, super. Look at this. Is that it? NGC. See, I think they're NGC. And look, you see, I think this might be the same guy. He's got it starting at $1. And I definitely like the NGC much more than the PCGS. This looks, oh man, that looks cheap. This, he has it signed right on the front, and it has it typed up. That's so much nicer. And I'm not seeing any of the NCGs. See, this is what it looks like to me. Here goes one. Well, this isn't the Hall of Fame one. Um, it's signed by John. I don't know who that is. I'm sorry. So yeah, these are more like political people, I think. Yeah, these are the ones. So these are the ones I was saying that they're starting off at 99 cents, man. But the ones that I only got two because I put very low bids. Were the Hall of Fame guys. Um, I don't remember who they were. I mean, look, I mean, they want anyway. They want over $115 and more, and I got them for I think $50. I got them for less than half price. MS70, but NGC, but they were NGC on top of it. So to me, the NGC is much nicer than these. So maybe they would. I mean, I would think that they would sell for like $150 or $200 a piece. But in auction, he had so many of them going in auction that maybe I'll even watch one of these just for the hee hey. I mean, it's MS70. I don't even understand how an MS70 is even selling for. I guess that's the way it is, man. It's just cheap, man. What, $5 and you get an MS anyway. Um, as far as things selling on eBay goes, and then the other graded coins were going for, like, the pennies were going for $4, $5. Some of the pennies went for. It's funny that how some of the pennies sell for more than I would expect. I guess people are into pennies like me and you. All right, so that was a little aside. A lot of 88s again. No FG. That was a good way to look at it sideways like that. We do have a lot of copper. I have to admit, we have like we have 6 copper so far. This is 7, so I think we're going to beat. It's going to be closer to that 15 mark than the 10, because we're already at 8 or 7. What is it? 7. Now we're at 8. I got the heater on. I got up a little early this morning, earlier than usual, for whatever reason. And it was a little chilly in my office. I put the heater on, so hopefully it's not. I don't know. Whenever I leave it on for a video and then I shut it off, I feel like it sounds like you can hear a pin drop type deal. I think that's like 9 or 10 coppers now. That's 10. What do you think? Zinc? I think this is zinc, right? Look, see those lines. Yeah. Another copper? Oh, yeah. There's a lot of copper in this penny roll. No, no good average, really, in my opinion. $63D. The date has some spreading on it, or separation. On the, it would be the east, or right now it's the top. Okay, you can see it right there on the 3. Towards the top on the field, you can see the separation. Same thing goes with the 6. But the 3, you can see it through the camera. The whole date looks like it has some separation. The Liberty is kind of weird. There's this little, I don't know what that is. There's all these little notches or thickness, and same thing with the B. On the bottom, there's like a little, I don't know. I don't even know what it is. You see it? And then the motto looks like it has some spreading. It's like spread. I guess that's what spreading is, right? When it, I could be wrong. Like if you took a knife on butter and you spread it out. To me, that's what I'm assuming spreading is. Eric is probably the channel numismatist. He'll let me know if I'm correct on that thought. Check out his channel, Kenai Collectibles, and his Discord channel is in the description below. Shout out to Eric, our oldest member. I don't know if he's the oldest, but he's our longest standing member. Yeah, these oh, that's a beauty. Yeah, times are tough right now. Um, I don't talk much about politics, but the hope is that oh, I think it's copper. I have to weigh it. The hope is that obviously the economy gets better, um, which as I'm saying that, you know, there's a raging fire in Los Angeles destroying billions of dollars in property. So that's great. You know, that's really, I say great meaning horrible, you know. No, 2.54. It's a zinc. It's a nice one though. It's a small date. Don't find these that often. It's a nice condition, really nice condition. Looks like copper. I put it with the other one. That's only zinc, 82 today. So that's the hope, you know, and what will what I guess what everyone's hoping happens is that um interest rates go down, right? Which would makes borrowing money easier for business startups and stuff and things like that, or you know, to pay people to work or and all that. Interest rates going down, regulations being loosened up for entrepreneurs who then start hiring people with higher rates of pay, and then those people spend. You know, people with money spend money. People without money have to tighten their belt. You can see how flat it is. It's a deteriorated collar. A nice penny. Wire rim. I'm gonna put that one to the side. So that's the. I was watching. I like the guy from Forbes. I think it. I think he's the he is Forbes. The guy, whatever his first name is, something. I think that's who does the videos. The actual Forbes guy, and he's a smart dude, and he's a capitalist, and you know, so for buying, yeah, for buying, it's great for the economy to be, you know, crashing and all that to buy, right? So, um, you know, unless you have who's the other guy from Berkshire Hathaway, the other zillionaire. Well, anyway, that guy, he sold on the way down, right, to have cash, and now he's buying, right? Now he's gonna buy. He has whatever amount of billions of dollars um, that he put to the side and he liquidated to purchase, you know. But once you're done purchasing, if you're not, you know, if you're not timing it right, then you're broke. You got a lot of stuff now, but you're broke, you know, unless you again, you're, you know, so um you know, everyone tries to time the market, and of course, you know the saying, time in the market beats time in the market. And so I'm sure everybody heard that. It's kind of like a joke, a play on words. I don't think that's a spike. I think that's just dirt. Let me look at that. Yeah, so that's just dirt, right? So time, one word, in, second word. So the longer so when things go down, things go back up, right? Now the question is, how long does it take to go back up? Is it affecting your principal? Is it not your principal? Is it affecting your oh my god. There's a word for, I forget. I'm doing bad this morning. Is it affecting your payout? You know, some people get paid. There's a name for it. Someone could put it in the comments. I just can't remember off the top of my head right now. You get paid for having stocks, your interest, whatever it's called. I forgot what it's called. So yeah, it would affect that, I think. a lot of things might get affected. So it's only good to buy things as they're going down if you get to sell them or make money on them, profit on them when they're going up. Otherwise, you could be in big trouble. You know what I mean? So, for example, even when I've been talking about buying the coins, right? They're really cheap right now, right? Well, let's say you got $20,000 saved, and you take 10. You're like, oh, I'm going to take 10 because I think that it's so cheap that they're going to go up, and I'm going to sell them for triple. You pay your fees, your taxes. Maybe you get to keep, 50% of it or something, whatever the case may be. So you want to spend 10, sell for 30, and then you'll make, let's say you're making that between taxes and fees. Let's say you make 12,000, 13,000, add the 10,000 investment. So you get 23 back, right? You spend 10, you get 23 back. So you made after taxes and fees, and you make 13. Just in that example, I'm saying. So that's great, right? It sounds beautiful, especially if it's in a short term, right? Oh, great. Now you got an extra $13,000, blah, blah, blah. But how about if that time doesn't come in time, right? So you spend 10, you got 10 on reserve, and then you have to spend your 10 reserve because of life. Now you're broke, but you're holding these coins, and now you might have, and that's what we're seeing right now. People are selling, you know. They weren't planning. Look at all these beautiful 82 coppers we got. They weren't planning on selling cheap. Nobody plans to sell cheap. Oh, and I got the scale still out. So how about this? Is this a small date? It is a small date. The only question is it copper or zinc? I would have said copper again. Uh, then I'm going to check out the what's going on with that date. All right, it is copper. Right on the nose, 311. Wow, wow, what interesting. Did we get any D's? I don't remember if we got any 82Ds. Now, obviously, not copper small date. Let me look at this real quick. So it's an interesting penny. The marks you see on the 82, I'm not sure what they are. That's number one, right? Could be post mint damage. It could be a damaged die. It could be anything, a deteriorated die. But on the reverse, it looks like we have a light die clash, a weak die clash. And it's funny, we were talking about it before. There's a die spike. So it has a die spike. It has a weak to moderate die clash. Odd. I don't see it coming out here. We have that die spike. I know I just showed it. So overall, a nice 82. I will put it. We found a lot of 82s today, and only one of them was zinc. So that's one of the issues. It's an obvious issue. I mean, especially if you're an investor, if that's where you have historically made money. And the question becomes, how quick are things going to turn around? Right, 4 years is a long, long time for the market to continue dropping. Right, so the market has been steadily declining for 4 years. And now the hope is that the economy starts going back up. So the people who bought down sell on the way up. You know, that's just the way it goes, and that's the only way to make money. Otherwise, you're gonna. I mean, me included in this. I'll end up having to sell what I bought for what I paid, and that's not a good investment. But for the time being, I have been making small purchases, and I thought those coins were, I don't know, were pretty cheap. $50, $55 for Hall of Fame. The ones I didn't see what the Steph Curry sold, but they had ones with Steph Curry. Um, I can't remember. I didn't see. I didn't. This one's misaligned. Die pretty good. I'm off this out. I did not see what they sold for, but they were at like 120 with hours to go. So, but that's pretty crazy. A lot of copper. I told you there's a lot of copper in this penny roll. But you know what? The one thing that doesn't cost any money or is very cheap to do, penny roll hunting. You know, and these pennies, these older copper cents like this are worth, 10 cents. Um, you could put them in. You could collect them by year. I collect them by condition. I put them into rolls by condition, and um, the 82's I separate. The wheats I separate, the 59's I separate, the Canadians I separate, the 2009's I separate. Like so, this one here was I'll probably put into the AU penny roll. You know, I'll do a quick count at the end, but it looks like we got over 25. Oh, here goes another. I didn't even think this. I thought this was from the reverse. I thought maybe it was zinc. Okay, so this is the way to look at that FG. You can tell it's not flared. For some reason, this way is hard for me to tell, or it looks smaller too for some reason. If I go like this, just the way the light hits it, I can tell. So I don't have to stop the video. And last but not least, it's like another copper cent. All right, let me do it. Let's do a quick countdown. Um, I'm gonna kind of estimate. Yeah, I put the three. All right, there's one extra in one of the rolls. So we have six times three is 18. Plus there's an extra one there. That's 19. We got like another. These are the 82's. We got another 7. So we have 18 and 7. That's 25. Minus the one zinc, which I already subtracted. We have 2 more. Those are the 62's, I think. So that's 25, 26, 27, 28. 28 copper pen. That's awesome. How do you know what the percentage is? You double it, right? So there's 50 pennies in a roll. If you double it, you get 100. That's 100%. So 28 doubled is 56. 56% copper. That's awesome. Very, very good. I'm very, very, very rare we find that. A lot of 82's. Nothing to write home about, but again, I'm really into copper. Not obviously not like Two Sheds Gabby is. I mean, he's on a different level. Um, but yes, I collect copper. I guess that's the only thing I don't no no, and I don't collect copper because I plan on selling it. You know, that's the I hold copper. Excuse me, I hold all my copper. I don't collect copper. I don't collect anything. I talked about this the other day. There's really nothing that I collect. You know, I have penny blacks, the first stamp ever made. I mean, the prices on penny blacks like tripled over the past 5 years. You used to be able to get them for like $6, $7, $10. Now they're like the cheapest one you could find is like 30, $40. I don't collect them though. It's more like an invest. You know, if I need the money, I sell them. I don't really care. There's nothing really I collect. I hold on to copper. How long am I going to hold on to copper? I don't know. Maybe I will croak before I sell my copper. You never know. Maybe I'll croak before I sell anything. God forbid, but you know that's life. All right. So please click like and subscribe. I hope you enjoyed this video. God bless, and I'll see you on episode. I believe it was this 383. Yeah, I'll see you in episode 384.